The dynamics of the TV industry, it is changing a lot. The consumer buying pattern, it is changing a lot, especially after the COVID. So what are those trends? So talk at length. Joining with me is Ajay Mehta from Aiwa India, MD. So thanks a lot for talking to us. My first question would be that you come up with new products. So what are the basics behind it, and what are the changing trends that you are seeing in the TV industry?
So thank you for having me today. So the biggest trend which we have seen are two, which I will like to share with you and your viewers. Number one is that pre-COVID, there was a lot of talk about price disruption, cheap prices, low-end product. So post-COVID, the very important trend which we have seen is that the consumer in India has realized that audio meaning sound, visual meaning television, that audio visual is now a very deeply entrenched and inherent part of their living life.
Okay.
So the biggest trend change which we have seen is consumer is no longer looking for the cheapest product in the market. Consumer is looking for a good product, bigger size TV, more features, stable, a good recognizable brand. In audio, they're looking for high quality sound. Audio sometimes is measured by just volume, but no longer so, because people realize that when they want to hear music, if you hear music continuously for more than 1 hour, if the speaker quality is not absolutely perfect, you'll have a bad headache.
Exactly.
So with Aiwa product, today the products which we have launched in television and audio both, these are both very, very relevant to both these points.
Okay. When you said that now the consumers are looking for a larger size of TV, so the bigger is better is the concept that is actually dominating the industry.
You see, because people have now started spending a lot of time at home. So last 2 years, a lot of people were locked at home, as you know. So people are now buying big size TVs for two reasons. So one is for entertainment. So they like the big size, so the image is more real life. Second, because these TVs now are so technologically advanced, they are using the TVs also as a browser. They are also using it for their browsing. Internet browsing. They're also using it for their email facility, work from home. So they're using it for all those purposes.
So it seems like more of a infotainment.
Yes,
infotainment. But price is an important aspect. So as I can see that that's a 75-inch that you're planning to come up in the Diwali season. Then there are 65 and several other sizes are there. But price is an important aspect, and especially seeing the current scenario, inflation is hitting the pocket of a common man. Do you think so that these size will make a space for itself?
So while inflation is a live and a real problem, the fact also is that folks who are sitting at home, people who are spending a lot of time at home, they TVs today are like a mobile phone. They're a very essential part of life. So they make the budget. Second, to make it more affordable for the consumer, we have also tied up with 3 very large finance providers.
Okay.
Bajaj,
Okay.
Bajaj, HDFC, HDB. We have already tied up with them for affordability programs for the consumer. So they'll be able to upgrade to bigger sizes and with affordable payment programs.
Okay. My last question would be the demand and the supply side, because recently we have seen some sort of disruption when it comes to the technological aspect. Is the domestic industry able to meet up the demand, or there's no issue in that?
So there was a problem in supply because of the chips, I think you are referring to that. So the Aiwa has a very strong presence in Taiwan. So the chip supply is not a showstopper for us, and we have been working on that aggressively. So we are all right for the time being, and going with the supply side, we are almost okay.
My last question would be, Aiwa is a strong brand. It has a long history in India.
Yeah.
So with the TV segment, with the new product, what is the kind of growth that you're looking forward? And also when it comes to the tier 2, tier 3 cities, how would you like to penetrate to that level?
So our business plan is to be a $1 billion company in 4 to 5 years from now. So $1 billion is about an 8,000 crore turnover company. So TV is a very important integral part of that. So TV will contribute to almost 50% of that number. So it's a very big category. So number one. Number two is your idea of tier 2, tier 3 cities, and so our first phase we will focus on tier 1. But you know what is happening is because of media today, digital media, social media, the movement of information is very, very fast. So this tier 2, tier 3 city, we will be present. First phase we'll be in the top 30 cities in the country.
Okay.
And then we will go to tier 2 and tier 3, and we have a very strong recognition of the brand in tier 2, tier 3, especially in the south of India.
And after sales, the service part?
After sales, we have a program which is already tied up. It's already working. We will service at 10,000 pin codes across the country.
That's a huge number.
Yeah.
So wish you all the best. Many thanks for talking to us. With camera person Junaid, this is Samir Dikshit for IT Now.